Are you based in Indiana and looking to start your own non-emergency transportation business? Look no further. We're here to provide you with all the information that you need to get started. So first, you want to register your business with your Secretary of State. That is the first thing that you want to do. You want to make sure that you are setting a strong foundation for your business, whether it's going to be LLC or corporation. That part you'll need to speak with your tax preparer or an attorney about. Secondly, you want to obtain your EIN number. Your EIN number can be obtained by going to irs.gov. It's a simple process. That process should take you no longer than 30 minutes. Next, you want to get your NPI number. NPI stands for National Provider Identifier. We have several videos on our YouTube channel about the NPI number. I would highly suggest that you find those videos. I think right now we have about 3. One of them is explaining exactly what an NPI number is and how it can be used. And the second video is where my girl Monica is taking you step by step on how to actually obtain your NPI number for your business. Now with the NPI number, you definitely want to make sure that you are registering as an organization and not an individual. A lot of people make a mistake with that, and so I definitely want to make sure that that y'all good.
Dang, girl, you giving them a lot of information. I mean, that was only 3 steps, but I really feel like you just gave them enough information there. So
I want to prepare them.
I know. You're taking care of them. After you've done those steps Jasmine just mentioned, you now have the foundation laid for establishing your business entity. Now you want to think about, okay, what business license, what permits do I need to operate my business in the state of Indiana?
We would like to take a moment to talk to you about Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a disorder that affects the nervous system and can cause tremors, stiffness, and difficulty with movement.
Many of our clients are affected by this disease and there's no cure. That is why we are here today to ask for your support in the fight against this disease.
On October 7th at 9 a.m., we will join the Parkinson's Disease Foundation for Moving Day LA. That's right. We will walk to support those that suffer from Parkinson's disease. Our goal is to raise $500 for this cause. We would like to ask for your support. So if you can, please make a donation. Your donation could make a real difference in the lives of those affected by this disease. Your support can help fund research, which can lead to better treatment options and ultimately a cure.
Please consider making a donation, no matter how small, to help us fight against this Parkinson's disease. Your generosity can bring hope to those living with this disease and their families. Please click the link below to join our team. Come walk with us and help us meet this goal. We would love to see you there. Your support, your generosity is greatly appreciated. We'll see you there. So in order to do that, you'll now need to, you want to obtain those permits. But in order to do that, you want to reach out to the Indiana Department of Transportation to see exactly what you will need in order to efficiently operate your business, okay? Once you've obtained those permits, then you want to think about my insurance. And I know we cover this all the time. What type of insurance you're going to need? Where you're going to need commercial auto insurance, and you're also going to need general liability insurance, okay? So then you want to look into the research, do some research, see who offers the best insurance, okay, for the NEMT business. Not only that, I'm sorry, Indiana, but you're also going to need a surety bond. That surety bond will protect your business when you are going into contract with another entity. And that surety bond will just simply make sure that you will adhere to the terms and conditions outlined in that contract. Okay, so whatever that contract entails, that means that surety bond will hold you accountable. So if you don't adhere to something outlined in that contract, that's where the surety bond comes into place. Okay. Now for the surety bond, you will need a surety bond that has a limit of $50,000, and it has to stay in place for 3
at least.
Oh,
at least.
Thank you. At least $50,000, and it will need to be in place for 3 years. Okay. So again, you're gonna need your insurance, and you're also gonna need that surety bond as well.
Yeah. And to piggyback on what you said, also you guys may need a motor carrier permit. So you definitely want to reach out to either your local DMV office or go onto their website, right? Or visit the Indiana Department of Revenue. From there, you should be able to find out more information about what the licensing and permit requirements are for your particular state. So once you got all this stuff together, right? Your business structure, your insurance, your licenses, it's time to purchase your first vehicle. You need to figure out what type of vehicle do you plan to operate within your business. Are you solely going to do ambulatory trips, or are you going to offer wheelchair transportation? That is very important, right? So once you got your vehicle, now you're ready to look for people to drive that vehicle, right? So you're ready to hire your drivers. I personally love to hire within the community in which our services are provided in. So I think that it's great just to hire within your community. How do you feel about that?
I agree. I think it's a great idea. It saves your business a lot of time and a lot of money. And also, you would be surprised the individual that you can find within your community that want to give back to the community as well. They're looking to start working part-time, just a way to get back into the workforce. This is a perfect opportunity for someone like that, someone that may have just retired a couple years ago and they want to slowly get back into the workforce, maybe, like I said, part-time work. This is perfect. This is a perfect position for that individual. So definitely start there. And as I mentioned, if you're looking to save money, this will save your business money as well. Because if you do decide to go with a third-party site, they're going to charge you. And that can be very pricey. And so just, passing out flyers, spreading the word can save you some time and money as well.
Absolutely. So once you got your driver, you got to keep those drivers busy, right?
Yes.
So you got to make sure that vehicle is hitting the road, because by now you have insurance costs, you have vehicle costs if you're leasing that vehicle, and you have the obligation of making sure that your driver stays busy, because of course if he's not busy, he ain't gonna stay with you. He's gonna move to another company that is. So where do you get your clients from, right? That should be a question that you're asking. So I highly recommend the most effective way to bring on clientele is to have an effective marketing plan, right? So that can consist of, email marketing, door-to-door marketing, cold calling, just to get your brand out there and let the community know about the wonderful services that you are bringing to individuals within the community. Yep. But you also have to be aware that there are a lot of Medicaid recipients in Indiana that need rides, right? So you can actually partner with the state to provide transportation to those members that need transportation. So I highly recommend that you go onto the website of IHCP.
You got it, girl. Yes.
All right, that's Indiana Health Care Program. Yes. So there you can fill out an application to become a provider and bill the state for services. You can either print a paper copy or you can fill out the application online. But also, in addition to this, it is a requirement that you partner with a NEMT broker. One of the biggest NEMT brokers in Indiana is Verida. That's VERIDA. So you will have to become a transportation partner with them as well to service their traditional Medicaid program recipients.
Wow. You gave them a lot of information, girl.
I had to, because we want you guys to start this business and thrive.
Absolutely.
But I know they're probably asking, like, is there a fee to register, become a vendor with
IHCP?
IHCP?
And it is a fee. So let's talk about that. So the fee for the application is $688, okay? And that is every single time you have to submit the application, you are responsible for paying that fee. So what we highly recommend is that you take your time to thoroughly review the application before you hit submit. Make sure you have all of the required documents. You're answering the questions appropriately before you hit submit, okay? If there are questions that you have, there is a 1-800 number that is listed on that website. Call them, ask your questions before you hit submit, okay? And the reason I emphasize that is, again, every time you hit submit, you will have to pay $688. So you want to reduce the deficiencies as much as possible, okay?
Yeah, and I think that's important that you bring that up, because it is important to make sure that you're thoroughly reviewing that application. But also, not only are you possibly, not being returned the money that you paid for that application, but you're also delaying your process of becoming an NEMT business owner. So, you definitely want to make sure that you are lining all your ducks in a row, making sure that you're submitting all the correct documents, licenses, and permits. However, if you're looking for more information on starting your non-emergency transportation company in Indiana, feel free to click on the link in the description of this video to schedule a one-on-one consultation with us. We'll go more in depth and explain anything that you need clarity on. We're so excited to help you get started in the state of Indiana, and we wish you the best.
All right, guys, until next time.